Hey guys, Buffman Game back today, bringing another video for our weapon blueprint series, and today we're covering the blueprint for the PKM called the Hedgerow that you unlock here in the Season 4 Battle Pass. So we'll go ahead and cover that, look at the differences between the base PKM and the Hedgerow PKM with the same attachments, as well as see how it handles in-game against bots. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Here you have the final design of the Hedgerow blueprint for the PKM. So we'll go ahead and back out now, and I'm going to go to my multiplayer and we'll cover this in the Battlestream. So here we go. You're going to unlock this at tier 71. So right after you get that Russian FGF1 soldier, you're going to get the Hedgerow blueprint here at the Battlestream on tier 71. So also be sure to stay tuned for information regarding the giveaway we'll be covering here in the video here later on. I'm going to be picking a winner for that most likely tomorrow. So today will be your last chance, so stay tuned for that information, as well as look down below in the description of the video. So here we go back to our custom game. We'll cover here, we have the Hedgerow blueprint for the PKM. So what I'll do is strip this down. So we're going to start at base with the Hedgerow. And again, you can see when we strip it down to base, you have the base wooden stock on the weapon. What we're going to do here is go for the muzzle. We're going to go ahead and put on the compensator. And again, you can see the Hedgerow versus the default. So we're going to go ahead and select the Hedgerow. And now the pros and cons here is the recoil control. It's going to help fight that vertical recoil on the weapon, as well as the cons here being the ADS speed and the aiming stability. So we'll go ahead and select that. Now the barrel on this weapon, you can see the base barrel is slightly different cosmetically than the base PKM, but the barrel, we're going to want that 26.9 extended barrel. You also have some other options here with a 25.9, but that 26.9 extended barrel, this is going to give you a heavier, longer barrel. It's going to increase the damage at range, the bullet velocity, as well as the recoil control. The cons here being the ADS speed and the movement speed for the weapon. Again, you can see the default versus the Hedgerow on this. This is going to be a darker overall barrel on the weapon. So go ahead and select the Hedgerow. Skip out on the laser, and for the optic, oddly enough, it's going to actually be utilizing a sniper scope, which for the machine gun is actually only going to be powered at 4.4 times optic. So there is going to be a visible glint with this, so keep that in mind. But this is going to increase your zoom level, obviously going from 0 to 4.4, and the cons here being the ADS speed. So again, you can see default versus the Hedgerow is a darker version of black versus kind of an ash gray. So we're going to select the Hedgerow. Now the stock on this one is going to be the Forged Tack Stalker. This is going to increase your aiming stability, as well as the cons here being the aim walking movement speed. So again, you can see default. Usurper is another option here, and then we have our Hedgerow, which we'll go ahead and select. And then we'll go ahead and skip out on the perk, the grip, and the ammunition, and we'll go ahead and select the underbarrel. We're going to want that snatch grip. So this basically replaces the Ranger foregrip for this weapon. This is going to assist with the recoil control and the ADS speed. The cons here being the the movement speed on the weapon. So again, you can see base versus the Hedgerow on that. So we'll go ahead and select that. So that's the final design for the Hedgerow heavy barrel, the PKM. Now there's some major cosmetic differences here. First off, you can see we have a type of digital camo on the upper receiver portion of the weapon there, where you would open up the top of the weapon to feed the belt back in. So on that, you see that's a little bit of a digital, very light but darker digital colored camouflage on the weapon. And then overall, everything is black. So we replaced the standard green box magazine here for the 100-round box magazine with a black one. It also upgrades the carrying handle from base wood to either a dark wood or a polymer style carrying handle. Same with the pistol grip there. We have the polymer style carrying handle on the weapon. And then overall, everything is just darker than the base PKM. So if we go ahead and just preview the weapon here, you can see that digital camo there. It's almost like a digital woodland on the upper part of the weapon there, where you would feed the belt into the weapon and then close that down. You have a Forged Tack inscribed on the left-hand side of the weapon there. And again, those are really the only major differences. We have some insignias on the pistol grip as well. And I believe that's, for the most part, the bullets are also much shinier on this particular blueprint. And again, I said that box mag is just black versus the standard green box magazine that you would get with the base PKM on this weapon. So go ahead and back out. I'll show you the differences between the base PKM. I have them set up here for comparison. So we have the Hedgerow, which we'll start with. And then we'll just go ahead and preview up to the base PKM with the exact same attachments so you guys can see the cosmetic changes. So here is our Hedgerow. And if I go ahead and go up, we have the base PKM. So first off, you can notice overall just the darker color tone to the Hedgerow blueprint. You can go back down. Then we have obviously the wood style carrying handle and the pistol grip on the weapon. And you can see the green colored box magazine here versus the black that we have on the Hedgerow. So go ahead and swap that. So you can see overall the weapon itself just becomes very, very dark. We have that digital camouflage pattern added to the top of the weapon as well. And that's, for the most part, it. It's nice to have a darker colored box magazine there as well. You can see the belt for the bullets is different, as well as the bullets are going to be shinier. A little bit shinier, it seems to be, on the Hedgerow blueprint. But those are really the only cosmetic changes for this. I'm also running on Mark 17 CQC build here for close quarters engagements on this. You'll see me using that quite a bit in the gameplay. Nice little gameplay I'll have here for you. Go ahead and preview this weapon, and we'll jump into the gameplay here. The recoil on this is going to be actually surprisingly very easy to control, since we do have that longer barrel on the weapon. The recoil control is actually very easy on this weapon. It's not going to kick very high. It's very easy to control the recoil, especially it's strange to see this type of weapon with a sniper scope on there, but again, the sniper scope is only going to zoom you into a 4.4 versus something with a sniper rifle maybe a 7 to an 8 times magnification level on the weapon. But for the machine guns, especially here, at least for the PKM, you're only going to have a 4.4 times zoom, which isn't too bad. You just got to keep in mind you do have that sniper glint on the weapon with that optic on there. But it's actually a very manageable zoom level. I was surprised engaging at even the longer type of range engagements that we would see here on Euphrates Bridge, that I'm able to keep shots on target and be very, very accurate with this weapon at those ranges, even close quarters, just because that 4.4 zoom is actually a nice middle ground between a longer range and a closer range, where you can really engage at all ranges for the most part, especially with this weapon not having high recoil on this particular blueprint with this barrel that we're utilizing. I think it's very easy to get shots on target. But let me know down below what you guys think of this particular blueprint for the PKM, turning it into, really, it's still a PKM, just has a heavier barrel on the weapon with a longer extended, heavier barrel on the weapon to help control with that recoil. And obviously we have that custom snatch grip on here, replacing the base recoil, or excuse me, the Ranger foregrip that we would have on a lot of the weapons. So it's nice to see a lot of weapons with those customized attachments on there. So again, I believe this is the only weapon in the game where you get a snatch grip, but again, you can see in that gameplay, just doing some engagements at what you would consider longer range as well as close range, and this thing just rips. Very high rate of fire on the PKM, one of the fastest firing, I believe, tied with the Mark 9 Bruin or the M249 Saw, is the second fastest firing light machine gun in the game, right behind the MG34, from my knowledge. Again, it fires really fast. This weapon, actually, the PKM was one of the best weapons in the game first release, and they did nerf it quite a bit, but with these attachments on here, it handles really, really well. And I do have a couple of videos regarding the PKM coming. One being a really nice Warzone build, and another one being possible weapon conversions that you can add a couple attachments to this to give us brand new weapons based on the base PKM in the game. So I'll be covering those in some future videos, hopefully this week. Might do the Warzone video tomorrow. I have a pretty decent Warzone build that I'm trying to use here that I really like, as well as, again, like I said, if we add 1 or 2 attachments to this weapon, you can have a couple brand new weapons in the game, which I did tweet about that, so I'm looking forward to covering that video. I'll give you some history of the weapon there, and we'll go into that. Might do a new series with that, or I might just do one video with a couple different types of examples for attachments that you can add to make new weapons. Now, for the giveaway, so I'll be announcing the giveaway most likely tomorrow. I'll give you guys a couple more days here. What you need to do, all the details are listed below in the description. All you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, for the one, and then 2, I have the links to the videos down below. You just need to comment on one of the 2, not both, but feel free to comment on both of the videos I have listed there. It's going to be the Vector Unlock video and the Milsim Operators for Season 4 video. So pick one of those and just comment with your console of choice, whether it's PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, and then tell me something about Season 4, something you want to see going forward in Season 5, 6, and beyond. Anything you want to just discuss about the game in there after that. So just to recap, be subscribed to the channel, comment on one of the 2 videos I have listed down below, being the Vector Unlock and the Milsim Operators for Season 4, and just start off with your console of choice where you would want to win the gift card for, and something about Season 4 or the game in general. And I'll be giving away a few $30 gift cards to your console of choice. That'll be Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. That way you guys can either buy into Season 4, use it for COD points for the store bundles that we have a couple more coming here with some Milsim Operators also. So however you guys want to use that. Now, if you're outside of the U.S., it really helps out if you have a PayPal available, just in case for some reason it may be difficult in some cases for me to get my hands on out-of-country PlayStation cards or any other cards like that for Xbox. So just let me know. It's helpful if you have a PayPal if you're out of country, but again, not the end of the world. We'll figure it out one way or the other. But details for the giveaway are down below. Again, I'll probably be picking somebody tomorrow, but definitely if you've seen this video, jump in and comment right away. I may extend it a few extra days for the week. We'll have to wait and see. But again, that's for the 20,000 subscriber mark that we hit, as well as Season 4. So we did hit 20,000 subs, so big thank you to everybody, and that's my way of giving back. And we'll be doing some more live streams here coming up in the future as well. I know we've been slacking on that. But again, let me know down below what you think of this blueprint. I think overall this is a really nice blueprint. Anything that gives us a more modernized variant of the PKM is really nice. Now, there's one that's available for, I believe, Back to Basics is the challenge for that one. It's standard issue is the blueprint name, which is available. It's for the multiplayer challenges, which I still need to unlock. That one's just very, very grueling to do, but definitely looking forward to getting that when I finally unlock it. I'll be able to cover that in a future video. But again, let me know down below what you think of this blueprint, what you think of the gameplay. Stay tuned to the end of the gameplay. Have a really nice finish to this game. I think you guys will enjoy it. So let me know down below, especially what kind of attachments you like to run on your PKM, whether it's in multiplayer or Warzone. I really want to hear it because I am going to be doing some future videos on this weapon more so in the future here coming up most likely this week. So let me know down below what you guys think of that, what you want to see in the remainder of Season 4, what you want to see in Season 5, 6, and beyond, weapon blueprints or maybe new weapon conversion kits that you want to see. We haven't seen a caliber conversion pack in a while in the store, so I'm looking forward to maybe something like that as well. It would be really nice. But I will leave you guys with the remainder of the gameplay. Stay tuned to the end of the gameplay. Got a really nice surprise in there also for you, like I said. And until next time, this is Buffner Gaming with the Hedgerow blueprint for the PKM. And until next time, Buffner Gaming, out.
Reloading. This one's dead. Low ammo. Reloading. Reloading. On the bridge. Failed to watchtower. Verified passcode.
Watchtower. Passcode accepted. Beginning launch sequence. Conquered the enemy. Well done.